1,500. It's ridiculous.
Reporting.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Reporting.
Yeah, that should do.
Tech upgrade.
Okay, I get this now. Then I'll be able to start building up my military. My proper Goa'uld military. Alpha side there. Yeah, this galactic map has pretty much a lot of planets. Obviously, it doesn't have everything from everything Stargate, but
Invasion commencing.
it's got a hell of a lot. Considering this is a mod for the original Empire at War, might I add, it's
Choose
like
your reinforcements.
really is just one of the best mods ever.
At maximum unit capacity.
Some of the ground unit models are not original, but the ones that are original, in my opinion, look pretty good.
Boba Fett has arrived. Support him as needed.
It's not really replaced either, but yeah, so this is a good example. He's basically the Boba Fett model repainted, if you can't tell. He's got the jetpack, flamethrower. Never had that in the show, but you know how it is.
Moving to secondary position.
Okay, so these are the Serpent Guards. Sadly, they're the only Jafar in the game. You can't get Horus Guards, sadly. No, I wish you could. But on the bright side, it means that everyone else just uses regular Jafar, which means I can usually win quite easily. I don't even usually use the heroes, but in this case I will. So why not? And the Jafar have healing abilities, because obviously they got symbiotes in them, so it's a nice little touch, I feel.
Support order acknowledged. We'll back you up.
Get 800, wait, no, sorry, 600 credits for conquering these guys. As you can see, the free Jafar not really capable of putting up much of a fight.
Providing backup.
Yeah, they're pretty dead. And these guys, I don't even care about them, you know. So these are the effects for the staff weapons. Pretty cool. See all the dead Jafar on the ground disappearing, but before they disappear, it's pretty cool. Heroes do respawn in this mod, but even though they do it fairly quickly, I'd rather not lose my heroes, but if it happens, it happens. Doesn't matter.
Bombing run available.
Bombing runs, I wouldn't suggest trying to use them, though. It's supposed to do our cache bombing, but
Planetary control achieved.
let's just say that the game crashes if you try and use it, so yeah, not a good idea. Okay, so that's gonna take a while.
Beginning
Build
construction.
another mine there. So that's already like almost a quarter of the galaxy, at least. It's pretty good. Obviously, all these planets are pretty much empty. But fear not, the galaxy is not empty.
Construction complete.
Actually, the galaxy is very populated. If that's there is any hint to you, use Homeworld.
Construction complete.
Know why it's called that?
Building under construction.
Well,
Construction complete.
let's just say it's not abandoned.
System control achieved.
But I wouldn't suggest attacking it early on. Not a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna speed it up here. Erebus is my favorite shipyard. Obviously, it was the shipyard in the show that we got to see, but yeah, it's my favorite shipyard to use in this galaxy.
Construction complete.
Erebus's home one is a shipyard too,
Tech
but
upgrade complete.
it's not my favorite. Okay, I teched up, so now I get a whole bunch of stuff. Especially this, the ability to create serpent guards.
Building started.
That's
Building
what
under
I
construction.
want.
Construction complete. Building started. Building started.
Sadly though, I don't get stuff yet. I still have to wait. Waiting is always the problem. Always the problem. But that's okay.
Construction complete.
Planetary control achieved.
So, excuse me. This is another thing. You get these turrets, which really cool design on them. I love the designs actually.
Building started. Beginning
It
construction.
really is quite the thing.
Construction complete.
Okay, so I got
Construction complete.
215 population. So here we go. We get the Anubis probes. Well, they're just probes. It's in. I'm guessing Anubis made them, but yeah. I usually just use the Death Gliders because they are the
Unit in production.
Construction complete.
Unit
Well,
in production.
let's just say they're the superior
Mission
vessel.
log updated.
Your actions have been satisfactory.
Okay. Apparently I'm getting a few needle fritters. Completely useless, but you know. Oh well.
Constructing. Constructing. Building under construction.
If I wasn't Anubis, no, it wasn't in charge of a huge
Constructing.
galactic empire already, I would be happy to have that, but
Reporting in.
well, you know.
Beginning construction.
So yeah, having level 3 space stations.
Building
Not
under
as good as you would
construction.
think, but it's better than nothing.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
And yeah, I can build cheaper attacks here early game, which is good. But I prefer building at
Construction
Erebus.
complete. Reporting
But that's okay.
Construction complete.
I
Construction
don't really
complete.
think I have enough money right now for it though. Yeah, I do want to conquer that. I can't.
Construction complete.
I'll try conquering that, and that's about all I can do, I think, for the moment.
Unit in production. Vehicle in
Okay,
production.
and this is why I love playing as the Goa'uld, because you can just spam attacks. Which obviously is
Unit in production.
the best thing ever.
Building under construction.
I gotta say though, it is a bit disappointing I don't have any Jackal guards, but you know, doesn't matter.
Battle imminent.
Okay, so see, that's why I auto resolve, because I get that. Doesn't usually work that well though,
Construction
but
complete.
that's okay.
Constructing unit.
Hopefully we'll now start getting into some battles. The Tory is really the only enemy you gotta watch out for, because they'll obviously attack you for the Stargate, which is...
Unit in production.
I mean, they got ships too, but... well, you know. Goa'uld technology is far superior. which is where the Empire Rebel dynamic comes into. But you know, it's all good. He still have his other forces there? I believe so.
Invasion commencing. System control achieved.
Damn. Well, that one was a little bit more heavily armed, but that's okay.
Building started. Building
More
started.
money. Well, not quota in this case. And I want that. I want that. I want that. I try and have serpent guards, at least, you know, as quickly as possible. I try and have serpent guard barracks on every planet so I can have them. But obviously all this is expensive, and I don't really want to waste you guys' time, so try to go as quick as I can. But I can only go so quick. As you can tell, I now have a wide variety of depth gliders, which is exactly the kind of thing I want.
In production.
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production.
Early game, I can get away with 5 attacks, but
Construction complete.
the amount that I would suggest is 10. About 10 attacks. It's usually good enough for a fleet. Any more than that, it's just overkill. The only exception to that
Construction complete.
is the Ori, and a few rare exceptions, which I won't spoil. It's gonna be a pain though. So yeah, after this, I will begin to conquer very quickly. But for the moment, I just have to wait.
Building under construction. Beginning construction.
So yeah, I plan on doing a tour replay through as well. But
Building under construction.
you know, let me know if you want that. I will be able to
Construction complete.
play that.
Construction complete.
Obviously, Goa'uld is much more lenient on what you can actually
complete. Construction complete.
do.
Construction complete.
That's fine.
Reporting in.
Okay, just a couple more.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So yeah, everything is fairly cheap. You get to
Building under construction.
build everything fairly quickly, which is good.
Building under construction.
It is a bit annoying though that I'm gonna get rid of these. Yeah, it's quite a bit annoying having to wait, but that's okay.
Reporting in.
Because the battle is gonna be great.
Construction complete.
It's the battles where this mod really shines.
Construction complete. Construction
Okay.
complete.
One more.
Construction
I'll
complete.
stop producing more. It's fine.
Beginning construction. Construction complete.
That's a problem. Take away the shield generator and get that.
Beginning construction.
Sometimes forget about the planet spaces, but
Construction complete.
that's okay. Don't really want that. I think I know there. Okay. So our first real major battle. So I'll finally be able to show you guys some of the cool battles this mod has.
Construction complete.
Obviously I'll get started on having
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
more fleets,
Constructing unit.
which is always good.
Constructing unit.
Okay. Probably I have a fair chance of losing this, but now that I have a proper fleet, I could show you guys how this works. So yeah,
Sensors are reporting
40 out
there
of
is a
60.
hostile presence
So
surrounding the planet. Lay waste
you can
to
have
any
more
forces that oppose
attacks,
the
but
Empire.
The enemy is approaching.
really there's not much point. Okay. So they got both types of attacks. So this got the old attack as well, which is end of season 1 Apophis attacks. Yeah, those things. Whatever they were. They were in other things too, but you know, this ain't the place to talk about that. Okay. I like to play all my battles sped up. Not all of them, but the Goa'uld ones especially, because weapons destroy enemy ships fairly quickly, but still not exactly quick enough. Makes you wonder why the Goa'uld didn't use their death gliders more in the show. They're very useful. So yeah, my tip is to destroy the shield generator first. That's my free tip to you. I don't have to follow it, but it is what I like to do. That way, even if they retreat, well, not retreat from the battle, but if they do that where they just try and run, they don't get their shields back. It's the last thing you want. So unlike the actual show, in this mod you just get these Apophis motherships. They call them Apophis motherships in this one, but they give them to pretty much everyone. I don't know why. Why they decide to call it what it is, I mean. But it's cool. It's a good ship. And yes, later on I will be able to make them. If I can tech level up. I don't plan on doing that just yet. Tech level up only once I'm done building everything. So one of the problems I have is they use Alcash, which is a problem because, well, unlike in the Star Wars mod, they don't go through your shields, but you know, well, the original game that is. But they do cause a lot of damage because there's so many of them. And it's just, even the Death Gliders staff cannons are pretty powerful. The ship isn't exactly animated, but you know, it's Empire at War. What are you gonna do? So we're fighting other Goa'uld here. Because it says Hatak, so clearly not Frigifile Tok'ra in this case. Okay, so yeah, this is why I speed up the battles, because they take a while. Sometimes at least. The old Hataks, the other factions will use them, but I don't see any point in using them. I mean, I'm more for more Goa'uld ships, but these ships are pretty much useless apart from really early game. Even then, it's like, you know, you didn't see me using them, and there's a reason for that. And now I'll Death Glider mop up. The worst part of this mod is probably Death Glider mop up. Well, that's okay. Actually, I can't just auto-resolve. That's a bit cheaty, I guess, because technically they could fight back with their Death Gliders, but you know, I'm not really here to play fair, am I? Okay. I'm still building this and that. That's good.